You won't get away with that. Look out! Careful. Look out! Look out! You! Look out!
You Blackie.
You won't get away with that. You won't get away with that. We should go. It's dangerous here.
Andy Peterson is gay as fuck. Elmore likes boys.
No. Too easy.
You'll get away. I'll wait here for you.
G.
Look out! Look out! Let's do this! Be careful.
How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Oh, you bought me the goods. I mean, that's why you're talking to me, right? You have the goods. Where are the goods?
What goods?
Want? Goods! Goods! What the hell is what I want? How am I supposed to TRADE, trade, without goods?
You're a traitor?
I was, because you know what a trader needs? Goods!
These are desperate times. If he's prepared to work to survive, we should help him.
You don't have an...
No, it was a total fuck-up. The caravan that was bringing them went straight through Ripper country in the middle of breeding season. Guess how that good idea went. The men are dead, but the goods are sitting out there just waiting to be picked up. Unless some outlaw's taking them back to the... Oh, fuck it. This was supposed to be my payday. But if you help me, it still could be. And in return, I can get you into the Hort. How about that?
How can you help me get into the Hort?
With a trading permit. That would open the door. Xander would let you in for sure. So, what do you think? Will you help me?
Where can I find these goods?
Head northwest, then follow the road west from there, and you'll find them. Yeah, that... Finally!
I'll kill this animal! Smart decision. Listen, I know what you're about to ask. Who are you? What are you doing here? Blah. Because I've no... So pick a spot.
Let...
You. I only do... And you aren't...
Thanks for being there. That could have gone bad. We will fight together.
I think I...
You did?
Yes.
Yes! Yes, that's what I needed! Damn it. So, what can I do for you? Shards? A trading permit for...
It's always good to have a choice.
Give me the trading permit for the Horde.
Yes, yes! Good luck. I'll see you in the Horde.
Halt, stranger. You're walking on the holy ground of Kal. The only people allowed in here are clerics, recruits, or traders with
The clerics say they lead the free people, yet here they are closing...
Suck it up and live with it.
Where am I?
You are in Ignat, the repository of Magalan's knowledge, and the last bastion of the free people against the...
So how can I...
Sorry, I thought I made that clear. You can only enter the Hort if you...
I have it.
You? Where did you get a trading? Come, show me this it looks it. You may enter the Hort, but I will have to keep hold of it. It's standard reg. You'll get it back once it's been checked out, if there aren't any problems with it.
What if there's something wrong with the permit?
You will be expelled from the Hort. Why? Do you know there is something wrong with it? If so, maybe you... Let me explain the rules you will need. You won't find Kalan's commandments too strict. You should know that anyone bringing initiates into the Hort will be responsible. All initiates must be clear of mind. Chems are forbidden. Anyone found taking them will need to report to the All who are clear of mind must hear Kalan's words. We've taken losses in our battle with the Albs. Which is crazy. If we fall, those who wish to join us must come to the Hort. That's it. Briefing over.
Who's in charge?
Our adjudicators, Reinhold and Albrecht. You will find them at the rear of the stronghold. They are served by the paladins, legates, and acolytes here in the Hort. And all who are here follow Kalan. His wisdom. Just go through the stairs by the lava pit. He's usually...
You...
The Hort holds and protects old world knowledge. Our
The clerics think they were blessed by their god. What sort of a god would make you live here?
Too easy.
Why did he do that?
Don't try anything, all right?
Yeah, I think I'm done here.
Uh-huh.
Where did they pick you up? You look like you've walked through the whole album. Here, take this. Just don't tell anyone.
Thank you. We must all work together.
Yeah, it's nice to know at least one other person gets that. Reaching out, it's the only way to prove we mean what we...
Ugh. That stuff looks inedible.
I know. Even the miners are complaining that the food is getting worse. Maybe if we teamed up with the Berserkers, we could get some shipments of fresh. From now on, though, you'll have to fit in with the daily rations. Once a day. It might not be tasty, but it'll... The daily rations are free for our happy family of clerics.
How long have you been in charge of the refectory?
I was assigned here when the last food technician sent a dozen men to the... It wasn't my first choice, but the job came with a promotion, a safe posting, and a...
Do you feed everyone here?
Yes, with help from others. It was join a faction and stay alive. Yes, there are some issues. Some of our order are a bit strict to the point of being an asshole, and the food sucks, but at least we're not murderous outlaws.
What goods have you got?
Of course.
Oh, why is the food so bad?
Ignadon's rocky soil isn't the best for growing things. So, we have to supplement with manufactured substitutes. Nutritionally balanced, designed for body, and a balanced metabolism. They sort of forgot the flavor.
I can give you some food for my supplies.
I take that offer of help. But you're right. Maybe supplementing our supplies is a good idea. I know some people on the outside who haven't joined a faction. They could trade with us. Yeah.
If you need the food, take it from them.
No. I came here to get away from people who think like that. We need trade, not theft. That means finding someone who Do you think that's you?
I can
This will... I don't want but if you really want to make a difference, they put together survival packs with fresh meat in them. They're hunters, you see. Anything we can get to supplement what the... So talk to them.
Where are the...
They've set up a makeshift camp southwest of Hort. Find out... See what they need, and if we can make this a long-term arrangement, right? I can understand, but you will have to wait 20...
Well, if the blade is dull.
What do you think you're doing?
Are you happy now?
Too easy.
I can see you, okay? Get that thief! What are you doing here? can see you, okay? Something wrong. I can see you, okay? What are you doing here?
You didn't come here to pray, did you? I can spot the devout. And you don't look like you're here to ask for divine assistance.
You're...
Really? Well, you wouldn't be the first person who didn't... You know, there is a reason why I wanted to talk to you. For all the thirst for knowledge in this place, people can be a little... focused. They want logic, straight answers. They forbid anyone from looking deeper into things. And that's crazy. I mean, knowledge is wisdom. Wisdom brings you closer to Kalan. So what's wrong with getting some answers? Which brings me to you. I'm betting you have answers, and I'm betting you're the curious type.
Does
Yes. No. Who knows? I mean, some of those texts are hard to work out, unless you just believe what people say. But then I guess that's why I keep getting in trouble. So, are you going to help me?
Tell me your problem.
Have you ever heard of the Prophet Arvid?
No. Should I have?
Oh, yeah. He's the founder of our order. The reason why the clerics exist.
Tell me about Arvid.
Well, sure. Okay. Like I said, he's the founder of our order. He was born about 200 years ago, we think.
and he was the first to be enlightened by Kalan. After the comet hit, it was his burden and his privilege to lead people into a new future, to save those who had survived. The first followers were here, in the Horde. They had saved technology from destruction, and Kalan showed them how that technology could be used to help all the people of Magalan. They reached out to others, but not everyone listened. You can see what became of the rest when you look to Tavar.
What did Arvid do?
He wrote the rules that have bound us here in the Horde. And our ancestors began research on how Elex could be used for the good of all. With it, even though our community was small, we were able to defend ourselves from the malice of the godless.
All seems a bit vague.
Yes, I know. I mean, some details have been lost in time. Some believe Arvid still remains among us, although that is nonsense. Some uneducated people wanted to proclaim him a god, even during his lifetime, but he always spurned this idea. It is likely that he saw his time coming. According to the lore, grief about the unreasonableness of people tore him apart from the inside. And when he could take the pain no longer, it is said that he left the people with the words of Kalan and went into the Great Light. Scholars are still arguing to this day about what the Great Light is exactly. Some say that he rose to heaven to Kalan. Others claim that he set forth to find the reason for the crater. But that's exactly my point. I want to know more, but only certain scholars are allowed to see the text. But there's something about Arvid, something about those early works that doesn't make sense. And I can't work out why. But will they let me in the archives to study his writings? No. I sneaked in, they threw me out. I was lucky to avoid re-education. Concentrate on what's right here, right now, they told me. It is only possible to change the future if you draw the correct conclusions from the past, they said.
So you need access to the archives?
No. Well, yeah, that would be great, but for now, all that I want is a copy of... There has to be a written copy, or a recorded copy somewhere. It's just not a And... So, do you think you can get...
Who says I'll help you?
Nobody. But please, I beg you. I would like to give you the following, in any case, before you are on... I am certain that I can get something from the recordings that will be of use. Then, maybe...
I will get you the book from the archives.
Thank you. This is one
Why is this book so secret?
Because we are to serve Kalan in combat and not to interpret his words. They say we are missing the necessary vision to understand his... But I would like to learn that for myself instead of having it spoon-fed. Maybe it's nothing. I've been thinking about that, and there are... You could watch to see when Carl, the guard on the archives, leaves his post. That might take a few hours, and I personally have never seen him leave it. But hey, he has to move at some point. Or you could access the security console and put your name on the access list. But the simplest and most obvious solution is for you to join the clerics.
Teach me something.
Yeah?
What did you think of the last sermon?
To be honest, I wasn't...
You need me to explain that again?
Hey, do you have my package?
What package?
What? Oh,
What's this?
Nothing. Well, just things I've ordered. Supplies for... And as you don't have the package, then...
Do you have it?
Trade? Do I look like a
You don't have...
Well, I might not be a trader, but I suppose I could do some trading for...
Let's...
Okay then. Let me know what you have to trade. I mixed things.
No.
I mix things. In fact, I have to get to work. So if you fit, I have...
If you're here to train with me, then forget it. If I see you running around with a holstered weapon, you're going to get a very painful weapons safety lesson. You have to earn the right to
I know how to defend myself.
So you say. But I'll bet as soon as you see an Alb Raider flying over your head, you'll crawl into a hole like everyone else.
Will that be the Mark 7 or the 8 with the reswept intakes? Because hiding won't work for those things. You're best dodging the attack runs, then aiming for the lateral vents.
Are you trying to tell me you could evade their target tracking systems?
Better by running than hiding in a hole.
No, no way. You'll shove your face in the dirt as soon as one turns up. But maybe someday I'll pick your brains about what you know. Until then, keep training.
So, you're a combat instructor.
I am Paladin Hagen, and I teach more than combat. I teach the art of fighting. Body, mind, and spirit combining into the finest fighting force. Only the purest, strongest, and smartest can train with me. You see, there's been war on this planet ever since that damn comet came down, bringing Elex with it, and we are the only ones who can end it.
You said you are a paladin?
Correct. Only a paladin is allowed to wear armor like mine. But we paladins aren't just warriors for Kalan with special abilities. But we are also researchers, searching for new uses for Elex.
How can I become a paladin?
Wait.
Yes.
Well, first you have to go to Judicator Reinhold and prove that you are worthy of joining the clerics. If Judicator Reinhold accepts that you have the right abilities, then you'll be permitted the honor of becoming an acolyte. That is the true beginning to your journey. Acolytes may become legates, if they have enough training and they earn the honor. And it is only legates who have the right to be promoted to become a paladin. If you truly wish to succeed, you'll need to focus on achievement at every level. Without that, you will never advance.
How can I train?
I only train acolytes and above. And even then, I choose who I train. You must want to understand the art of combat. Okay.
I think that's it for now.
If that is everything, I should get on.
It's better to lose a good friend than your sense of humor.
There were too many of them ready for us. See you around.
So, you're here to report for initiation.
Initiation?
Instruction, education, a preparation for readiness. My name is Dietrich, and it is my job to ready all new initiates for the trials that will face them. But before you ask any more questions, let's get one thing clear. All the free people need to be properly trained if we want to survive what's coming. Those Albs want to destroy us all. I won't accept a lack of discipline. I expect loyalty, hard work, application, and results.
What, do you think I'd still be alive if I didn't know that already?
A lot of people say that. And yet, here are the factions, at war with each other, instead of clearing the wreckage of the old world to build the new.
So you don't want the war?
What sane person wants a war? But, as we've got one, so it's come down to who wins it. And I want our leaders to be the ones who rebuild this world. If you want to progress, then that's what I need to see. That's what Kalan expects. It is what you should demand of yourself.
What do you want me to do?
Someone has been undermining the training program we have here. Some of the initiates have been caught taking chems. I mean, it's a crazy thing to do, but some people do it to gain an edge, but end up becoming addicts. Look at the Alps. I need to find who is bringing this poison in and selling it to our initiates. You don't have something to do with it, do you?
Without proof, you should keep accusations like that to yourself.
I wanted to test your reaction. You'd be tied up and neck-deep in jackal shit by now if I really thought you were behind it. Remember that, if you get tempted in the future. But whoever it is, I want these bastards dealt with. And if you found one set, can you find these assholes too? I want you to track them down wherever they are. Are you with me?
I will find them.
Good. My information says that the Elex is coming from somewhere to the... There's a recon post there in the ruins. Start there and turn everything up. If our people don't cooperate, show... And tell them I want...
Why do you trust me with...
You weren't here when all this... So... But... I'll be watching you. That will be all.
I'm leaving now.
Doing here?
Listen to me, disciple of Kalan. All who have faith will be... And so, another stray comes to seek safety. Welcome to the Horde. The stronghold. Your presence here can only mean that Kalan's light. Open yourself to this opportunity. Give yourself over to the teachings of Kalan.
Not interested.
Then you turn your back not only on Kalan, but you should learn what then I'm sure you will make...
Tell me more.
Before the comet burned the face of Magalan, the prophet Arvid, he received the teachings of Kalan in whispers, and tried to warn the people of Magalan of the horror. They must reject the distractions of the world and give themselves... Each must seek the purity of knowledge. And so, Kalan came to the people and promised, if they did this, if they worked together to follow the path to the infinite skies, then he would save them from the horror that was to... But they would not listen. And so, the comet destroyed the civilization that was here on Magalan. Now, if we are to survive the dangers that are yet to come, we must listen to the words of Kalan and hear his wisdom. Only the pure will be taken up into the infinite skies. Only under the infinite skies will we truly see all. We must trust in Kalan.
Where is Kalan?
Up to the to where knowledge. There, we will... The path to enlightenment is difficult. Look inside yourself. When Brother Rayner found me, I was blind. Rayner built me up. Now, in hope that those words can be the... So I invite... Carry Kalan in your heart. Let yourselves be...
whoa, watch yourself there. It's not safe around here. Trust me, you gotta watch yourself. Otherwise you'll end up squashed flatter than an Alps. Just be careful.
Was that a threat?
What? No, it was a... But don't let me keep you with all... I've gotta get back at it.
You're mistaken.
I am? Ha! Yeah, yet weirdly when I start talking about that stuff in bars, Here, take this. I found that out by the crater. Nice. Hope...
What do you...
Here, we are the... While there are those who tend the land, there's not a drone, fighting machine, or...
You fought.
And feed the production lines. They tried to fully automate the process. They claim it's too tricky for robots. I think it's just too tricky for the programmers. They assume... Well, producing enough for the front line is... Not the people they send... Cross is a jester, and there's a good chance he'll get sent here to try and mine out... But maybe you're not a prisoner sent here by...
Do you need something doing here?
Maybe, but outsiders don't usually work... Listen, don't get me wrong. You came from outside, and I'm still... That should be enough to make it clear I don't have anything against you, but, you know, this... That said, maybe I can think of a way for you to earn...
What do you want doing?
It's a bit of an ask, but an outsider's my best bet. I want Eli to disappear. He's a prisoner here, and he's... Well, he's a threat to the community. And now the suggesters are saying they can correct him. That they can put him in armor and send him out with weapons. And I am telling you, the guy is a ticking time bomb. That can only end bad. I saw it in his eyes. There was nothing but blank hate there. I don't care how strong those suggesters think they are. It's hardwired into him. They ain't gonna erase that with suggestion. He is going to blow, and they will have put a weapon in his hand when he does. He needs to be taken care of before he kills people we do need.
Why can't you just leave Eli to the
Oh, they can be successful. I've seen enough people turn up here like drones after being given the treatment, but it's not 100%. And taking a chance with him is taking a chance with other people's... Besides, I don't want him hanging around here as a cleric. No, someone needs to get Eli out of that place and through the Hort. Then someone can kill him outside the Hort and no one would know. They'd all assume he'd escaped.
And you want me to do that?
I know it's a lot to ask, but... Well, yes. I'm sorry to put you in this position, but the words have been said. Now you have to choose if you'll help me. I've put my Watch us.
Hey, I'm here, and I can...
Wouldn't...
Of course.
Do you have...
I have... What? RN? You should get out of here.
Stop! Where do you think you're going?
What is this?
You are here at the Chamber, the Palace of Sinners. Break the commandments of Kalan and Ignadon, and the Chamber will welcome you. Can you walk in and look around? Well, as it happens, you can. Reinhold recently ordered that everyone can enter to see with their own eyes. So go in and look around. If anything will push back the power of temptation, it's what you'll... Move along there.
No, no, no. I acted against Kalan. I must... No, no, no. Not me. I won't. Kalan will save me. Sin. No. No, please. Not today. Father? No. No, 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 no. Not yet. I'm safe.
What is it you want? It's prayer.
What is...
Here, we bring peace and honor, for only an honorable death can bring only an honorable death. And so, I bring honor to the souls.
This is cruelty.
Think what you want, Berserker. But you will see what happens when you stand before Kalan one day, and he turns you away. Then you will pray for this.
And I thought exile was cruel enough.
Self-righteous. They should all rot. Every last one of them. Can't you see the truth? And you? What about you? Don't tell me you're planning on joining those lunatics. You can't be that stupid. Just get me the fuck out of here, will you? These bastards have got no right to keep me here.
You're obviously not here willingly.
No shit. I was kidnapped. so they could try and brainwash me into joining this cult. But they won't get me.
Where are you from?
Tavar. A bunch of these assholes came over the border. These idiots I was with were too busy fighting among themselves to see the clerics creeping up on us. They ambushed us out there and then dragged us to Ignadon after we'd been wounded.
But you do have a plan.
Plan? Not yet. I just know I have to get out of here. I won't let them turn...
And you expect me to help?
Expect? I don't expect... But I hope you can see what these clerics say about free people is bullshit. They don't care about freedom. They want to brainwash. So, will you help me?
I know the dangers, but it's very wrong for him to be kept against his will.
Maybe.
Maybe? What's maybe? This is a work... Maybe won't save you when they try to... You think I'm...
So... You must have some...
First thing, it can't be my escape. I want my friend to get out of here too. I gotta get my friend Wolf out of here somehow. Only problem is, he's already one of them. He thinks he's a fucking cleric. I've spoken to him. He doesn't remember a damn thing about me. Or where he came from. But that's not your problem, I suppose. I can handle that if you give me a weapon and a disguise. Get me that, and we can move forward from there. But hurry. I don't know how long I can hold out against the Suggestors. 2 days, and they might take my mind.
Is there any...
Well, my axe will be useful. I'll bet it's being stored in the house of the Suggestors. They store anything they confiscate. It's bound to be guarded. And if you can get me some clothing from the merchants in the miners' quarter, that should help me get out without being... I can't escape in this clothing. But when you get the stuff, bring it... This cell doesn't give me a chance to hide anything from the eyes of the clerics, okay?
Wolf wants to see you dead.
Of course he does. He's been brain... He thinks he's a cleric. Poor bastard.
Kalan's strength lies in purity.
My mind is always left clear after talking to Bob. You do know why.
There's nothing for you here. Last warning. Yes, just leave. Leave your hands where I can see them.
Hey, hey. Yes, you. Chad, a whiny. Have you seen any outlaws? What? Who are you?
Stop sneaking around.
Hey, hey. Yes, you. I'm looking for someone. Chad, a whiny little... Look, have you seen any outlaws around here? What? Who are you? What brings you to England? I've traveled a long way. Please answer my questions and stop asking or hang you from a wall by your
Last
testicles.
warning. Get out!
Hey, hey. Yes, you. I'm looking for someone. Chad, a whiny little... Look, have you seen any outlaws around here? What? Who are you? What brings you to Ignaton? Look, I've traveled a long way, so please answer my questions and stop asking ones of your own. Or I am gonna have to hang you from a wall by your testicles. Why would you do something like that? Oh, shit, didn't I say no questions? I just want answers. Obessa! I met some outlaw
Stop sneaking around.
Obessa. And you couldn't have said that 20 seconds earlier. Would have saved your perfectly decent setup.
Get the hell out of here. You don't leave now, don't do that again. Stop sneaking around. Stop sneaking around. Get the hell out of here. You don't leave now, there'll be trouble. Don't do that again.
Quit sneaking, okay? You'll never steal here again!
Kalan be with you. What brings you to...
Yes, I am here to pay my tithe.
Faith serves, Kalan honor us all.
But let's get to the point. As the highest suggester, I don't have much free time, as I'm sure you...
I've had a report that you spoke to Eli, the prisoner. If you two made any sort of agreement, then you should forget it now. If he is going to complete his re-education, his spirit must... And I am not going to let anyone get in the way of that. He must be saved from himself.
See?
The correction of those... the mind...